Planning a Disney vacation from Australia? This is the definitive guide to booking Disney from Australia, where one choice could save you hundreds of dollars and countless hours of stress. Whether you are heading to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, or any Disney destination worldwide, and whether you book directly through Disney or use an authorized Disney vacation planner, the price stays exactly the same, but everything else changes dramatically. Let me be completely upfront with you. Disney pays travel agents a commission of up to 10% to handle your booking, and this cost comes straight out of Disney's profit, not your pocket. So the question is not about money, it is about time, expertise, and peace of mind. For Australians, planning a Disney vacation presents unique challenges that Americans simply do not face. We are dealing with currency exchange rates that can shift your budget by hundreds of dollars overnight. The Aussie dollar is not your friend right now. With exchange rates sitting low, everything costs 10 to 15% more than it feels like it should. We are also managing time zone differences of 14 to 18 hours, which means when Disney releases new discounts or dining reservations open up on the My Disney Experience app, we are often asleep. Let's talk numbers first, because understanding the real cost helps frame this entire decision. A baseline Disney World vacation for a family of 4 in 2026 costs around $7,400 US. That's before you factor in flights from Australia, which typically run $1,400 to $2,200 Australian dollars per person for economy return tickets from Melbourne to Los Angeles on Qantas or Virgin Australia. One Australian family shared their actual costs. They used airline points but calculated $1,800 each for flights from Brisbane to San Francisco to Orlando for 5 people. They stayed 4 nights in a family suite at Disney's All-Star Music, one of Disney's all-star resorts and the most affordable Walt Disney World hotels, at $540 per night. 7-day park hopper tickets cost $1,063 each for 5 adults. They spent around $2,000 total for 7 days at Disney World, including lightning lanes and magic bands. Another family managed to do Disneyland for $7,054 in January 2023, as a family of 2 adults and 1 child. But here's where it gets interesting for Australians specifically. Disney Cruise Line, which first arrived in Australia in October 2023, is leaving after the 2025 to 2026 season. The final sailing departs on February 2nd, 2026, heading toward Hawaii. This means if you want to experience Disney cruises, you'll need to consider Singapore as your new hub, where Disney's largest ship, Disney Adventure, launched in March 2026, carrying 6,700 passengers. Now, let's examine the case for doing it yourself. Many experienced Disney travelers swear by the DIY approach. One frequent visitor put it perfectly: planning and researching is part of the fun. Anyone is capable of booking their own trip and doing just as well as a travel agent. For these travelers, the planning phase becomes half the excitement. They enjoy diving deep into Disney blogs, comparing hotel options, strategizing fast pass selections, and crafting detailed itineraries. The DIY approach gives you complete control. You make every decision, from which Disney resort hotel to book, to whether you want the Disney dining plan. Speaking of dining plans, Disney reintroduced them in 2024 after suspending them during the pandemic. For 2026, the quick service Disney dining plan costs $60.47 per adult per night, while the standard Disney dining plan runs $98.59 per adult per night. Here is a bonus for 2026. Kids ages 3 to 9 can get the dining plan for free when adults also purchase one. But DIY planning for Disney is not like booking a flight to Bali. Going to Disney is complicated. Disney started using dynamic pricing in 2018, meaning prices fluctuate based on demand. The FastPass system was completely replaced in 2024 with Lightning Lane Multipass and Lightning Lane Single Pass, both managed through the My Disney Experience app. Understanding these systems requires significant research. Here is where Australians face a specific disadvantage: Lightning Lane Multipass booking windows. Disney resort guests can book up to 7 days in advance, while other guests can only book 3 days ahead. However, international guests, including Australians, were initially excluded from advance booking entirely. This was one of the most controversial aspects of the Lightning Lane system. The workaround is to use a US-based authorized Disney vacation planner, which can sometimes help with these restrictions. This brings us to the compelling case for using a travel agent. One traveler who switched from do-it-yourself planning to using an agent said they did their own planning, booking, and research for more than a decade. They then became friends with Marie, who worked for Kingdom Consultants. After a year or two, they started letting her book their trips. You never quite realize how much work you are doing until you suddenly do not have to do it anymore. Professional Disney travel agents bring expertise that goes far beyond simply making reservations. They know the intricate details of Disney's ever-changing policies. They understand which resorts offer the best value for families versus couples. They can navigate the complex world of Disney dining reservations through the My Disney Experience app, which opens 60 days in advance for resort guests and 30 days for others, often at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. For Australians, that often means midnight to 3 a.m. Here is a little-known secret. Many authorized Disney vacation planners get up at 3 a.m. whenever Walt Disney World releases a new discount, so they can quickly apply deals to all eligible reservations they manage. That level of dedication is impossible to maintain as an individual traveller. Travel agents also provide invaluable assistance for Australians dealing with time zone challenges. One Australian traveller noted that they use a travel agent for booking cruises because the agent can call Disney on their behalf to add requests and make changes, so they do not have to bother with the time difference. This saves them time and stress. However, not all travel agents understand Disney's complexities. Some travelers have horror stories of agents who treat Disney vacations like any other holiday, booking guests at nearby hotels instead of on-property resorts, and missing out on crucial perks like extra magic hours and free transportation. One traveler complained that their cousins were staying at the Hilton suggested by the travel agent, who obviously did not know about on-site perks. The key is finding a specialized Disney travel agent, not just any travel agency. Dreams Unlimited, Mouse Fan Travel, and Small World Vacations are well-known United States-based agencies. For Australian-specific services, magic happens here. Travel is an Australian-owned agency that specialises in Disney travel. Interestingly, many travellers discover their trips are cheaper when booked through knowledgeable agents. These professionals often suggest discounts and package deals that individual travellers might not discover. They understand the nuances of when to book, when to wait for discounts, and how to structure packages for maximum value. For first-time Disney visitors from Australia, the complexity can be overwhelming. One grateful client thanked Courtney, saying that planning the ultimate trip to Disney World from Australia had been overwhelming as a first-time visitor. Consider also that Disney World isn't your only option. Hong Kong Disneyland Resort is the closest Disneyland to Australia. Just 8 to 9 hours flight time from Sydney, and surprisingly, Tokyo Disney is actually the cheapest Disney destination anywhere in the world, with tickets ranging from $40 to $70 per day. Shanghai Disneyland offers another option, though English is more commonly spoken in Hong Kong than in China or Japan. However, Disney executives confirmed to media in May 2025 that Australia does not currently have the population base to support a domestic Disney park, so international travel remains our only option for the foreseeable future. So what's the verdict? Use a travel agent if you're a first-timer, do not enjoy detailed planning, have a complex multi-destination trip, or struggle with time zone coordination. Choose do-it-yourself if you are an experienced Disney visitor, enjoy planning as part of your vacation experience, want complete control over every decision, or prefer to save the agent commission for additional spending money. The bottom line for Australians is this: Disney vacation planning is genuinely complicated. Currency fluctuations add financial complexity, and time zone differences create logistical challenges. Whether you choose to tackle this yourself or hire professional help, the most important thing is understanding that both paths can lead to magical vacations. They require different levels of personal investment in the planning process. The magic happens either way. The question is simply how you want to get there.